else. Before we talk about anything else today, Edward, let me ask you something simple. Go on. When leaders talk about tariffs, they say it's about strength and protection. So why do ordinary people seem to feel the pain first? Because tariffs don't hit governments first. They hit prices, and prices fall on people who don't make the rule. So when someone says, this will hurt a little, but it's necessary, who decides what a little means? Usually the people who won't feel it themselves. Pain is easier to justify when you don't have to carry it. That already tells us something, doesn't it?
Yes.
It tells us who power is designed to protect.
Wave.
People keep saying Donald Trump is playing 5D chess. What do you hear when people say that?
What?
I hear people trying to make sense of chaos. When outcomes don't add up, they assume there must be hidden but there are only 4 dimensions. Exactly. 5D chess isn't analysis, it's comfort. People tell themselves it's all part of the plan. Yes, it saves them from admitting that someone they trusted might...
What's good?
Yes. Be reckless. There's an older saying, isn't there? There is. Everyone else is playing chess. He's playing checkers. Why does that feel more honest? Because checkers rewards the move in front of you. Chess cares about where you'll be later. Yet, he survives things that ruin other people. And that teaches its own lesson. Fabuling. Survival gets mistaken for virtue all the time. Some people say his moral compass is broken. I don't think it's broken. I think it points inward, toward self-interest, toward dominance, winning, and survival. That's not madness, it's consistency. Consistency doesn't mean harmless. No, when power amplifies it, consistency becomes damage. You and I both know you don't like bullies. No, because bullying is power without responsibility. Bullied long enough to learn what unchecked power does to a person. Battered. You lost control once. I did, and I learned something important. What was that? Violence doesn't end a story. It just guarantees another chapter. People think strength is striking back, because restraint doesn't look heroic. No one claps for the moment you choose not to escalate. But restraint changes outcomes. Yes, quietly, permanently. We've talked about fear means danger, about people imagining themselves as heroes, but fear doesn't respond to heroics. It responds to calm, time, and space. Sometimes the best action is no action, often, especially when action would add chaos instead of reducing it. You speak about faith, but not like most people do, because faith isn't a badge. It's a way of walking. It means seeing the human even when they've failed, choosing not to become what you hate, holding yourself accountable when others refuse. So faith doesn't excuse harm. No, it restrains it. When people argue about tariffs, or trunk, or strength, what are they really arguing about?
Point is,
Who pays the price? Who gets protected? And who never answers for the damage? Feel it first. And ordinary people? They feel it first. They always do. Maine. Why do people defend leaders even when they're being hurt? So 5D chess becomes a shield. Yes, a story that says, this suffering has a purpose. Does it? Only if accountability follows. Without that, pain is just pain. Last question, Edward. What is the hardest lesson for a human being to learn? I'm listening. Be right and still cause harm. And that real power is choosing restraint when no one is watching. So maybe it's not chess or checkers at all. Maybe it's the courage to stop flipping the board and ask who keeps cleaning up the mess.